rumor is, whatever it is that he went up there and told them people that I was drunk, Mo Thug was dead, and it should be buried. That was a time that tested our friendship to the core.
Mainly you and Krayzie.
Yeah, for me, yeah, it was me. Yeah. So when I dropped my first solo album, I was mad at Busy Bone because he dropped his second record the same day I dropped my first one. Smashed my sales.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Do you think that was intentional?
He should have been aware enough to know I was a wild boy. You know what I mean? And I was I was basically running wild. I was drinking a lot and all that. I was getting work done. I was still handling my business and all that, but Cray being non-confrontational, he wasn't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So somehow he wanted to start his own label. We started going our own separate ways, and he started Thug Line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time, it's a deep story about that. Maybe that I say that for the book, but you know what I mean? It was that was a time that tested our friendship to the core.
Mainly you and Krayzie.
Yeah, for me, yeah, it was me. Yeah.
Okay. And that precipitated from the music or just what you were doing or was it something more personal?
I don't know. Cause Cray quiet.
Okay.
So I still don't know what to this day, like what it was. I only can assume.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was still gung ho.
Yeah.
And he was pulling back. You know what I mean? Really. So when it was time for the budget to come down for Mo Thug 2, they didn't release the budget to me. They gave it to Krayzie Bone. You know what I mean? So Krayzie Bone had went up to the thing, and one of my friends, rest in peace, was doing security for Cray. So Cray, the myth, the legend is, the rumor is, whatever it is that he went up there and told them people that I was drunk, Mo Thug was dead, and it should be buried. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to do it. So they was like, boom, well, this brand is alive. So they gave it to him. And that's when you see him basically push out front. And I just fell back.
Okay.
Like, well, I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about the money.
Yeah.
So
did y'all ever get a chance to talk about that? Him saying that and
I really had to look in the mirror and be like, okay, well, if I did it, then I don't mind taking the back seat to my dude.
I see. Okay.
So I went eventually. I didn't get into see, we had a few differences. I wasn't in the All Good video.
Right.
Because we wasn't supposed to be doing the All Good video. We were supposed to be doing the Soulja Boy. I said it must be, yeah.
Yep.
Gotta be Mighty Mo Thug. And that's severed everything right there, because you know, when they gave the budget to Cray, and I didn't know Felicia. You know what I mean? Cray was doing his own thing. He was making his own plays, but he wasn't putting it on the table for us to see it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to accept whatever he was doing, or be like, I'm finna lose a friend over this shit. So I chose to not lose a friend and just take it on the chin.
Okay.
Again, my perspective. That's my point of view.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
It also kind of matches though, because you just said something that like it was shocking. I don't know why, but you said your first solo album, damn near 9 years after you guys dropped Faces of Death. Like,
right.
So you clearly are all invested in the group, because
I never cared about solo. I did one solo song on Faces of Death. I went and got Krayzie Bone to help me do the chorus line. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't confident with that shit. Like, now it ain't nothing now, you know what I'm saying? But I had to train myself in that, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't confident, so I put Busy first. So when I dropped my first solo album, I was mad at Busy Bone because he dropped his second record the same day I dropped my first one. Smashed my sales.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Do you think that was intentional?
He should have been aware enough to know. He should have been communicating with his nigga, the nigga that put food in his belly and clothes on your back, nigga, and guided you to the right far enough to get to where that was.
Right.
That's how I felt.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I felt like I was taking all these stabs in the back. If I was a drunk, Cray didn't come talk to me personally.
Yeah.
He said some shit in a meeting to where one of my niggas, rest in peace, is a goon. The nigga came on me. I'm in the hood over my nigga Boogie Night house from the Poetic Hustlers. And my nigga Velo come down the street like, where the fuck Layzie Bone at? He smoked Sherm. So everybody like, oh, this nigga tripping. You know, me, I get out there in the street with him like, nigga, what's wrong with you? He like, I'm telling you, I ain't fucking with y'all no more, nigga, because Cray said Mo Thug was dead and should be buried, and if he'd cross you, he'd cross me, and I ain't fucking with y'all no more. Walked away, and my nigga didn't even fuck with me no more. So I knew I really felt like he wasn't lying. So, but I was like, all right, well, go ahead. You know, like, go ahead, Cray. But that was, I'm cool with it now because now we at 30 years.
Right. Right.
If I would have been tripping, we wouldn't have got this far. So.
That's right. That's right. But y'all never got a chance to actually sit down. Let me ask you this.
Nah, I wouldn't talk to Cray. I was like, man, shit, dog, if you did that, you stabbed me in my back, my nigga, don't ever do that shit again. Fuck that. I love my niggas. Like nigga, don't do that. He like, you know, and it was cool. We powwowed and we talked.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
good.
You know what I mean?
But
I had to go to it.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Have y'all all, as five, have y'all had a chance to just y'all get away from everybody, all the managers, the influencers, the handlers, labels, and all that, and y'all just work through y'all shit? Like fight, cuss each other out, say what you mean, hurt each other's feelings, hug, cry, all of that. Have y'all been able to do that?
That's why I'm able to give you this interview. You feel me? Because we already did that. If not, I had to leave this bitch and go fight.
Yeah.
Man, I'm tired of fighting, man. I'm 49. I'll be 49.
Right.
I'm good.
That's right. That's
You know
right. But that's therapeutic, though. That's dope that y'all been able to do that, though. I mean, because that'll just aid in forward progression and growth and forgiveness and all of that.
I'm just saying, like, I always understood family, man. Because when I got took away from my people back in the day, that traumatized me. And, you know, my brothers always have been like my brother, my uncle, my father. My brother taught me how to save my money, count my money. Like, all I had was these guys. So, you know what I mean? Like, to let something petty or not be able to humble myself and apologize if I overreacted or, you know what I mean? Like, from my standpoint, from my personality, I always been able to come back to the table if I was wrong or right and try to find a way to humble the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because family is everything. Our mamas grew up together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, our mamas is like, our mothers had a lot to do with the shit.
Yeah.
They'd be like, we'd be fussing and fighting over the dumb shit. They'd be like, hold up. When the mom starts saying time out, we all in check. You know what I'm saying?
I'm holding court, standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? Karma's on the way. What goes around comes around. Karma's on the way. There's nothing you could do now. You gotta pay.